Now to Katsina State. The Katsina Wind Farm project was initiated by late President Yar'Adua in the year 2005 when he was the governor of the state to complement power generation and boost renewable energy to save the environment. The 10-watt wind farm project located at Lamba Rimi was made up of 37 installed turbines capable of generating 273 kilowatts. After 8 attempts to commission the project since its inception to date, it appears the project has been abandoned. Abdulatif Yusuf has the details.
Substation for the 10 megawatt windmill farm project in Katsina, which could have been a model for the federal government in its search for alternative power sources, and the most celebrated legacy of late President Musa Yar'Adua, who had wished to bring about a lot of reforms, especially in the power sector. This project was first awarded by the Katsina state government in the year 2005 and was later taken over by the federal government in 2007. The intention was to introduce a new model and a cheaper and cleaner alternative source of energy that could be replicated across the board to rid the country over its frustration with hydro and gas electricity generation sources. A glimpse of the standing turbines with 2 blades, truly a grim reminder of circumstances that stalled the commissioning of the project after 4 billion naira had gone down the drain.
During the previous administration, Buhari's administration, it was approved at the Federal Executive Council meeting 3 times, and the money has been given, but because of the politics here and there, issue of regionalism, issue of selfish interest, it has not been yet materialized. So I don't know how possible will it be.
The drama started with the kidnapping of the French engineer Clam France, who was later rescued in Zaria. After that, various teams visited the site, including the Minister of Power, who at the time confirmed the damage caused by the rodents and human vandals to the equipment. In the year 2017, the federal government allocated close to 1 billion naira again for the completion of the project, but only the transmission line was commissioned, leaving alone the main project.
Since that time, people were very, very optimistic and were waiting to see the day the project will be completed. The story has been long that the project will be finished over a period of time. Along the line, there were a lot of problems. We hear about at that time that the engineer on site at that time was abducted. We hear a lot of stories. Along the line, the project was abandoned. And after it was abandoned also, I think it was during the last administration that the then Minister of Power, Pashula, then also announced that the project will be completed and commissioned by the then President Muhammad Buhari. This signaled a sigh of relief for people of the state that the long-awaited project will become a reality. And since then, I think nothing was done. And equally, there are reports that even some of the equipment there were stolen.
At present, some of the turbines remain intact and the substation is yet to be constructed. The people of the state are calling on the federal government to look into the matter, especially now that the power sector is facing a lot of setbacks.
The diversification in terms of actually renewable energy is key. The best countries, we see what they are doing. They invested heavily in this kind of project, the wind, the solar, electricity, and so on and so forth, even nuclear. But we have abundant of resources to utilize for this purpose, but actually they are highly neglected.
It's very good and it's very demanding for the current administration to see to it from the state government and the federal government to liaise with each other and see how best they can make it work.
The project was supposed to be completed in just 12 months, but 18 years after, no one is ready to take responsibility for completing the project. Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News, Katsina.